Alright, boys and girls, gather around because we're about to take a time warp back to 2012. What I have in my hands here is, of course, you may notice that this is an iPhone 5 and it is still sealed in the original shrink wrap. And so you may be asking, how the hell did I get this? And, how much did I pay for it, if not a couple $1,000s or whatever? Most people are asking for these. So this is what we call a carrier demo unit. Now you may notice, first of all, that of course, again, it's sealed, but that's beside the point. On the back of the box here, you may notice that there are no FCC labels. There's no information on the back, where it says the capacity and like all the FCC stuff. Not there. And also you may notice that on the box here, it says demo on it. Of course, this phone is a carrier demo phone, and they would use these for, of course, putting out in their stores for people to try out in the store before they buy the actual phone. Now, as for how this thing is still in the box, I have no idea, but I had a friend of mine actually purchase one of these from the same eBay seller at the same time, and he recently got his, I think this morning, and he opened it and he said everything is legit. This is not like a rebox or anything. And I actually went back on previous unboxing videos and kind of looked at the, markings here, and they completely match up with a real iPhone 5. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what resides inside. Swing, there it is. Now, I'm fully expecting the battery to be completely dead, and so I have a lightning cable here on tap, but man, wow, look at that, dude. There you go. That is what a new in-box iPhone 5 looks like, all the way back from 2012. This thing's been sitting in the box for 8 years. That's crazy. So, without further ado, the peel. And a 1. And a 2. Wow. So of course, again, mint condition, looks legit. It's not a like a remake or anything. Without further ado, let me set that over there, and we'll get into what comes in the box. Now again, this is a carrier demo unit, so it's not for retail sale, so I'm not expecting it to have any headphones in it. Yeah, and as you can see, there are no ear pods here, but we have a brand new lightning cable, well, a brand new 8-year-old lightning cable, and our power brick here. This should be our quick start guide. Now, what will be interesting is to see if this is different versus like a retail model. I can't imagine it being. Okay, we got our quick start guide here. Oh, look at that. And this thing should have iOS 6 on it. We'll talk about that a little bit before I end this video. So yeah, pretty much the same as a retail unit. Of course, I can't imagine this thing has any sort of battery charge on it, so I'm going to go ahead and just plug it straight in. There you go, you can see she's charging there. Look at that, guys. She finally booted up. As you can see, I have not seen iOS 6 on an iPhone 5 in years, like literally since 2013, so this is a trip. Of course, I have an iOS 6 4S, but it's just a little bit different seeing it on the Retina display, the 5-inch, but or the 4-inch, sorry. Yeah, this thing, like I said, is a demo unit, and so according to my friend, again, he's already unboxed his, and as you can see, it does have some pre-installed applications on it, which is fine because you can't really find these anymore, to be honest. And then he also said, I think there's like some contacts and like some photos and stuff. Yeah. So as you can see, this is the demo stuff that you would see on like, an in-carrier store phone. So as far as I know, you're not allowed to delete these because again, this is a demo unit. And so none of the stuff that's currently on it is able to be removed as far as I know, according to my friend anyways. And so there's only 2 ways to get rid of it. You can either, I think you can delete some stuff individually like the pictures and whatnot, but as far as like these pre-installed apps, nope. And then you could just restore it in iTunes, but of course if you do that, it's going to update it to iOS 10. And so I'm just going to leave mine exactly the way it is. I don't really care because I never intend on using this as an actual phone anyways. So I'm just going to leave everything the way it is. But man, this is sweet. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what version exactly. So mine is on 6.1, and this is an AT&T phone, 16 gigabyte. So anyways, yeah, that is really cool. I am just going to keep this for collection purposes, of course. And then there's also one more thing that I wanted to mention. You may notice, if I show you here, that you can see that there is a small, well, if my camera would focus, that's a good start. You can see there's a small nick on the side there. And then there's also one over here. And now you might be saying, Ryan, you just got ripped off. As you can see, because of that nick right there, this is not a legit phone, and you're full of crap. Well, actually, a lot of people don't know this, but back when the iPhone 5 first came out, there was, I guess, not a recall, but kind of like a problem with the newer models where people would just buy a brand new iPhone 5, open it, and they'd have those marks on it. And I remember this being a huge fiasco back in the day because, of course, I was into iPhones at the time. And so for that reason, I still think that this is a completely legit phone. Now, of course, you might just say, well, Ryan, you ruined all the value. You ruined opening it like this. And I was like, to be honest, I paid less than $100 for this. And again, it's kind of a demo phone. It's not really a retail unit. So I just decided to open it and relive 2012 for your viewer enjoyment. So with that said, that was an unboxing of this new unboxed sealed iPhone 5. I probably will never be able to do this again, so this is kind of a significant thing for me. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.